could do this, Chris. Come on, you could do this.
I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and apparently today we're going to take a look at the 2017 Fiat 500C Pop.
We at AutoAcademics always say that there's a car for everyone. And if I'm going to be totally honest with you, when I first saw this one, I knew it wasn't for me. But a good journalist doesn't let things as superficial as small cute styling and minimal horsepower get in the way of a good day's work. So here we go. Our tester today is a Grigio Cendra 2017 Fiat 500C Pop. The C stands for cabriolet, or convertible for us Americans, and the Pop trim adds a few extra bells and whistles over base, including 15-inch aluminum wheels, high-beam daytime running lights, bifunction halogen projector headlights, power heated mirrors with exterior spotter mirrors, chrome exhaust tip, and soft black top. Inside, you get a leather-wrapped steering wheel with mounted audio controls, premium 7-inch color cluster display, 5-inch touchscreen display with Uconnect 5.0, 12-volt auxiliary outlet with USB ports, hill start assist, and rear park assist. Options include the popular equipment package that consists of auto-dimming rear-view mirror with microphone and auto temperature control AC with micron filter. The navigation and satellite package includes GPS navigation and a 1-year subscription to Sirius XM radio. There are the Nero with Grigio seats, a 6-speed automatic transmission, and Beats premium audio system. Total M.S.R.P is $20,365.
Available in no less than 15 exterior colors, the Fiat 500 is made to turn heads with its iconic Italian design.
The exceptionally short rear overhangs allow for easy access to the trunk where you can fit 5.4 cubic feet of rather small things. And the 50-50 split fold-down seat allows for even more.
Arguably one of the best features on this car is its top. It's a dual layer fabric top with glass rear window that has 4 preset positions that can be stopped at any point along the way with the press of a button. And best of all, it can be operated at speeds up to 50 miles per hour.
Moving this 500C forward is a minute 1.4-liter multi-air inline 4-cylinder engine that makes 101 horsepower and 97 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to an optional 6-speed automatic transmission that powers the front wheels. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 27 miles per gallon city, 33 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 29 miles per gallon. Minimal power has its pluses, as AutoAcademics achieved 31.5 miles per gallon during testing on the recommended 91 octane fuel, though 87 octane is acceptable.
Surprisingly, an adult can fit back here as long as the person up front isn't too tall. But these round headrests, while stylish, are apparently here more for safety, not comfort. I have to admit that the front seats do offer a fair amount of shoulder room for a vehicle of this size, and headroom isn't too bad either. But strangely enough, the expanded interior dimensions have some negative effects too. As you might expect, I have to position my seat further from the pedals, but then everything else is a reach, making the 5-inch touchscreen appear even smaller. Besides that, I like the look. The Beats stereo sounds really good, and with only the steering wheel having materials made from something that was once living, even PETA supporters might appreciate it. So, now that we've addressed all of that, it's time to take it out and see how it drives. So, I gotta tell you, I've had to really work on my own personal manhood every time I get into this car. I mean, design-wise, on the exterior, it's just a little too cutesy for me. But I also realized that there's a demographic that can appreciate it. The cabin honestly is fairly comfortable, and with the exception of those ergonomics that I talked about, it's not bad to drive. Fuel economy has been fantastic, but that's because this little 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine makes 0 horsepower. All right, not 0, but it makes 101 or something like that, which isn't that much, even for a car this small. And similar to the 124 Spider that we tested earlier, I'd stick with the manual transmission on this too. On a positive note, the brakes feel pretty good, and this suspension, it's not too shabby either. This is my first time driving one of these newer gen Fiat 500s, and while I drove the M.S.R.P version before, well, this suspension, it works pretty good as well. I wasn't thinking it would be as controlled and composed as it is, but it is. Dare I say, this car, it's pretty fun to drive. The open top experience is pretty nice too. It's a different take on what we're used to as a convertible, but it works. Visibility in this car isn't too bad out front because you can pretty much touch the fenders, and there are large side view mirrors as well. Thankfully, because when the top is down, the view out back is minimal at best. After spending a few days with this car, I can honestly say that I do get its purpose. And with a total M.S.R.P of $20,000 and change, it's not that expensive to get. Now please excuse me as I gather up what's left of my manhood. So there you have it, guys, the 2017 Fiat 500C Pop. It's a quirky little car with decent handling and even better fuel economy. As I said earlier, it's not for me, but as AutoAcademics always says, there's a car for everyone. And this one, well, it just might be for you. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to our channel. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.